Now for this week's Sports Stars Spotlight. We're headed to New Jersey, where Joe McCann introduces us to an All-American running back at one of the region's best programs.
A new era is underway at Don Bosco Prep. There are new buildings on campus, a new weight room, and a new head football coach. But one of the constants on this campus over the last few seasons has been the outstanding play of Jalen Berger. Jalen Berger has been a dynamic weapon for the Don Bosco Ironmen since his freshman year. He started out playing mostly running back, and he's closing in on the school's all-time rushing record. But his versatility and ability to make plays in space make him one of the nation's elite prospects, and he loves playing all over the field on offense.
I feel like I'm a more versatile player, like a Curtis Samuel or Christian McCaffrey. You know, you can move him out in the slot, throw the ball to him, or hand the ball to him, or being a wildcat. I love having the ball, man, especially in like pressure situations, like a fourth quarter, like just throw it out. I want to be the guy to catch the ball.
Jalen was born and raised in nearby Newark, New Jersey, but he was always a fan of Greg Toll's teams at Don Bosco. When it came time to pick a high school, Jalen felt the program's storied history and academic profile would be well worth the 1-hour commute every day.
Mainly Coach Toll, because he always followed me around since my 8th grade year, watching me work out and stuff, so he showed that he really truly wanted me to come here. It's amazing playing in this area because like growing up in Newark, there's like public schools, but they don't really play anybody. So growing up, I always came to Bosco games, watched like guys like Alkadim Muhammad, Jabril Peppers, Elijah Shoemate, and they always play at a high level of competition, so I always wanted to come here and play.
It really is a special place. You know, people told me about that. Being here now full-time, I've got to experience it for myself. They talk about the brotherhood here, and it's real. Coach Toll built this program up into a national powerhouse, had a decade and a half or so of a tremendous run, and we're trying to follow in those footsteps and get it back to that level.
Dan Sabella is in his first year as Don Bosco Prep's head coach, but he's been a head coach at various schools in this area for almost 20 years. That includes a stint at rival Paramus Catholic a few years ago when he faced a young Jalen Berger.
Well, I'm excited as heck. I mean, I've played against him twice now, and he had real good games both times. He beat us up, so I'm glad to be wearing the same colors as him, and he's a huge weapon for us.
While Sabella hasn't known Berger on a personal level for very long, he's loved what he's seen so far on and off the field.
His work ethic. For a guy who's got as much attention and as much going on for him, he's often the hardest working guy in the room. He takes it real seriously. He loves the grind. He takes nothing for granted. He's a really focused, determined kid.
I work out about almost every day. I try to work out twice a day too. So I work out here, then I go to a trainer, or I work out before school, then do a workout here, go home, work out again in my basement. So just like working out.
He really is a role model for our younger players, leading by example. The way he works every day, his approach to it, as serious he takes it, he does it the right way. He's humble. He understands academics is a big part of it. He understands that getting the community and the school and student body involved in stuff is important. And he, like I said, he cares. He cares about everything around him, not just, he's not a selfish guy at all. And he's the type of guy who, you want on the front cover of your admissions book for the upcoming year.
Several of the nation's best college programs have taken notice of the same thing Sabella has. Jalen's list of top 10 schools includes nearby favorite Rutgers, as well as national powers Alabama, Michigan, Ohio State, Penn State, LSU, and others.
Just a place I feel comfortable at, like a campus that fits me,
Jalen will be announcing his college choice at the All-American Bowl in January, and Coach Sabella believes Jalen could be playing football for a number of years after that.
I think he can take it all the way. I really do. He's that kind of talent. Like anybody else, got to stay healthy, got to keep that work ethic, but he does things that you don't see normal high school guys do. He's got a really, really high ceiling. He's a special athlete. He's a guy who doesn't come around very often. He can project in a lot of different positions, kind of like what he talked about. He's dangerous with the ball in his hands. We're looking forward to a great year from here, his senior year, but I think he's got a special career ahead of him.
In Ramsey, New Jersey, I'm Joe McCann.